Hello and welcome to today's video. As you can tell by the title, it is going to be what is in my hospital bag. I should say bags because I've got two of them. If you're wondering, yes, I have filmed all of these videos on the exact same day, and that was explained in my first day of maternity leave video. We have a little Miss Bean joining us. But yes, I am currently 37 weeks and 5 days, and I'm hoping, somewhat expecting, little man to make his arrival sooner rather than later. So I thought I would film all these really exciting videos so I didn't miss out on it, and so you guys didn't miss out on it. And yeah, I guess let's get into the video. I think what I should do is I should do like an updated video after giving birth and let you guys know what I actually used in these bags. So take everything with a grain of salt. This is just what I packed based off what people told me they used, and like kind of a mixture of people. Some people were saying you don't need to bring anything, other people were saying you need to pack everything. So I kind of feel like I'm doing somewhat in between. So okay, so I think I'm going to start with my bag, which is this little duffel bag here. It's the least exciting one, but let's just get that out of the way. I did pack these a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not entirely sure what's in here, and I may take some things out or say I might put some things in, but yeah, let's just, I guess, open it up. First thing I bought is a little bag to put all my washing clothes, dirty clothes in, so I think that's a good one to bring with you. I have packed two cardigans. This is a long sleeve, long cardigan. In the hospital, it could be hot, it could be cold. Sometimes the air conditioning is really, really cold, and sometimes it's really hot. So I like the cardigan option because it's easy to take on and off. There's no buttons on this one, so it would be super easy for breastfeeding. And then I've just got a cropped green one. This one I think is probably more going to be what I wear home than the black one. I have packed, see, this is kind of fun for me to be unpacking to figure out what I actually packed. So I have packed two singlets. One of them is a breastfeeding specific singlet, and one of them is just a regular singlet. I figured it was going to be easy enough to be able to pull down or pull up for breastfeeding when I'm there. And obviously a black one, you know, having two is good. They want me to stay at least 2 nights. So I figured 2 singlets would be more than enough. We don't live too far from the hospital, so I can always ask my husband to come home and grab me something. I wanted to have like an overshirt, so that's what this one is. It's just like one of those plaid t-shirts, button down t-shirts, which I thought would be super easy again to like pull apart and just breastfeed from there. I'm bringing along with me one pair of tights. These are like, these fit me up until about 33 weeks, so I can only just not fit them now. So I figured they would be the perfect size for when I'm in the hospital. Obviously baby won't be in me, but I'll probably still have a bit of a stomach, so packing these ones. And then I'm actually bringing some compression tights as well. Now this is kind of like a controversial decision, I guess. Some people say that they loved the feeling of being sucked in afterwards, that the organs kind of felt like they were all smushed everywhere afterwards. So I bought these 2 sizes up than what I would have worn normally, and I did that because I figured it might be better to be slightly big than too small. So I'm gonna bring these along. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear them or not. I'll let you know in that updated video afterwards whether they were any good or not. But yeah, those are my pants options. So 2 pants options, a shorts and a longs. And then I've also packed in one of my favorite black dresses. And when I say favorite, I don't mean that I'll be upset if it gets ruined, because it's just a black dress from Kmart. They're cheap, doesn't matter. But it's super comfortable, and it's going to be super easy to be able to breastfeed in, and it's probably going to be what I wear home. So that's what's in this one here, and that kind of covers it for the clothes portion of what's in my bag. I have one other thing, and that's just a bathroom gown, like a robe thing. I figured if it gets blood on it, I can throw it away. Obviously I'll try and get the stains out if it gets stained, but it's just an old one that I think might be nice for afterbirth, depending on what I'm wanting to wear. So that's been packed in there. I've also got a whole bunch of like sports bra type things. They're breastfeeding friendly. I'm not going to show that because I don't feel comfortable showing like my underwear or anything on the internet. But yeah, I thought that I could wear some of those with the robe over the top if I don't feel like wearing anything as such. So yeah. The other things that are in my hospital bag are like toiletry things. So I've got like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, all of that in here. And then I've just got my toothbrush, toothpaste, and face moisturizers in this packet here. Especially if I'm going to be staying for like 2 days, I want to be able to have a shower. I shower every single day. I hate the feeling of being sweaty, so I know I'm going to want to have a shower, and I know I'm going to wash my hair. So that's what these are. Really cool. I got given these at my baby shower. This is like a little Peri wash bottle, and they say that that's really good for filling up with hot, like warm water, not hot, warm water, and just using that to clean the area after you go to the toilet after giving birth. Yes, I thought I'd bring that along. I'm sure they'll have it at the hospital anyway, but this one seemed quite nice, the fact that it's got a longer spout and it flicks back up as well, so this might be a tad easier to use. And then I've just decided that I would pack just one of the adult diapers, like the Depends things, just to wear on the way home. I'm going to use the things that the hospital give you. I'm not against using that, and it works for everyone else, so I figured I may as well use it as well. But yeah, so that's everything that's in my hospital bag. I'm going to quickly shove it all back in, and then we can go through the baby's bag. Alright, so now that that one's been all packed away, this is what I am bringing for the baby. I don't actually know if I'm going to bring this or not. This has just been packed in this bag. So this is our nappy bag, diaper bag for when he's actually here, and this is just the change mat that we bought to go with it. So it's been kind of packed together just so that we don't lose it. It probably will come with us to the hospital. We're not going to use it, but just so that it keeps everything together. So this is just a little vegan leather changing mat. I know I'm not going to use this at the hospital, but like I say, it's just with our diaper bag because we don't want to lose it. So if everything stays together, then it will stay together and not get lost. Opening up the bag, I feel like I've brought both too much and not enough, but like I mentioned, we live close to the hospital, so I can just send Josh back to grab whatever we need. I've decided to pack just newborn size clothes, which I think is probably dangerous. But again, Josh can just come home, grab some bigger sizing, and that's fine if he's a bigger guy. So this is what it looks like from the top. It's kind of been pre-packed as our diaper bag already, so I didn't really feel like taking any of that out. I just thought I would leave it in there, and whether we use it or not, the hospital does provide like nappies, wipes, that sort of thing, so I don't actually have to bring it, but because it is our nappy bag, they're just in here anyway, because I like to be organized. In his bag, it's got a few things of my own as well, so I've decided to pack like a whole bunch of electrolyte sachets that we can just make up when we're there to have while I'm in labour. This one's got the pockets and everything, so it just makes more sense to me to be able to shove it in here. And then at the front of the bag is where I've got our snacks. We have some honey roasted peanuts because they're my favourite, and then I've got a whole bunch of nut bars. Basically, I'm going to send Josh out afterwards and ask him to get a whole bunch of food for me. I don't really feel like packing a ton in the bag right now. These are just kind of snacks for probably during labour. In this bag, I've got my combs. I wanted to try, I've heard it everywhere that these can be quite good in labour to use as like pressure points, and I thought, why not? I'll give it a go. I'm bringing along a nail file. Some babies are born with really long nails, and I don't really feel like using the clippers on the little man straight away, so I figured a little nail file would be plenty. When my brother was little, I used to file his nails, so I'm not concerned about using that on him. In terms of clothes, I'll just bring everything out. I think that's probably, yeah, we'll just bring everything out and then I can repack. Alright, working backwards so I can repack the bag as I explain what I'm bringing with me. I'm bringing 2 little pairs of socks. There are some outfits that don't have feet, so I figured these would be really good to be able to pop them on, put on him. Also, I think there's a few outfits here that don't have the little hand covers, so I figured we could just put the little socks over his hands if he has really long nails and I haven't had a chance to file them at all. So bringing 2 pairs of socks and the cutest little booties. These were hand knit for my brother, so these are actually 10 years old, and I thought that they were so cute that I wanted to use them for my little boy as well. So bringing these along as well. I am bringing a little hat. My nana knitted this as well as the matching cardigan, which I'm also bringing. You'll see that just in a second. So for his little hat so he doesn't get cold, although it is summer, or just about summer, so I don't think he will get cold. But like I was saying earlier in the video, depending on what the air conditioning is like in the hospital, we may or may not be needing to have him wear quite warm clothes. I'm going to bring 2 different swaddles with me. They're both of the muslin fabric. I've washed them and they've become super soft, so I think these will be great for his little body. But I just like the idea of being able to wrap him up in one of these, maybe take a photo. I just like the idea of bringing them, so I thought I'd bring 2 in case he spits up on one of them. I've still got another clean one with me. Also, I was wanting to see if I could try and swaddle him when we put him to sleep, so I thought these would be perfect to try that with. I'm also bringing with me one of these sleep sack swaddles. This is the Love to Dream sleep sack. In terms of clothes, I'm bringing him 2 cardigans. These were both knit by my nana. They are probably going to be quite big on him, but better too big than too small. So that is the first one, super cute, very blue. And the other one is this little white one that matches the beanie from earlier. Nana made this one before we knew what the gender was. So he's the first great grandbaby on my side on both sides of the family, so everyone's very excited. But yeah, so I'm bringing 2 little cardigans for him. I'm going to bring 2 little singlet onesie things. All of these clothes are newborn size, so taking a bit of a gamble on that one. If we're staying 2 days, I figured 2 outfits for 2 days, I don't know, or at least 2 of these ones. Especially if it's hot, then he doesn't have to wear anything else, he can just wear these. For a little bit more coverage, I'm bringing 4 apparently of these sleepers. So just cute little white one, a little, what would you call it, gingham, green gingham one, a warmer one, this here. It looks like I've got 3 with the footed ones, and these are like the warmer type onesies. I really feel like I've overpacked on the clothing front. Oh well. And then last but not least, the last things that are going into this bag are two more sleepers, but these ones don't have any feet. So at our last ultrasound, he was measuring very long. So the thought process with this was that if he is long, his little legs can kind of stick out the end, and it doesn't matter. Like if his legs are long, it doesn't matter so much about the sizing. So I've got one brown one and one blue one. Again, no feet, so his little legs can stick out the bottom if he's got long legs or not. That's everything that I have packed in my hospital bag, and for baby as well. And I think I'm going to bring my nursing pillow as well as a pillow for me to sleep on. The hospital ones are really thin and awful, so I'm going to bring that with me. We'll just throw it in the car as we go. I'll also be bringing a charger for my phone, and I think that's pretty much it. In New Zealand, my husband can't stay with you, so I'm not packing him anything because he's not allowed to stay with me anyway overnight. So he'll be coming home, and if I've forgotten anything, I can just ask him to grab it. He knows where everything is, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, that's everything that's in my hospital bag and what I'll be taking to the hospital. If you think I've missed anything out, leave a comment down below. I may or may not agree with you. Being completely truthful, I'm probably just going to take what I've packed. So you can leave the comment for anyone else who may be interested. Yeah, I'll do an updated video once baby's born to let you know what was worth bringing and what was not. Oh, that's right, I am bringing my salt lamp, which seems a bit weird, but it makes me really happy. So I'm bringing my salt lamp to bring for in the birthing room. But otherwise, that's everything. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.